This is another Blender tutorial for my tech class. Glad to have you guys back. We're going to go ahead and learn a little bit more about this program. We're learning the very basics, then we'll start into some animations and some simulations and all the neat stuff that we can do with this program. So here's my startup file. Once you open up your program and you get rid of the splash screen, you now see your three objects. We only want one of those, so we're going to delete some objects. And if you remember from the last video, we used X to delete. So I'm going to left click on my camera, press X, and it's going to delete. I'm going to left click on my lamp, press X, and I'm going to delete. It will delete any object that you need to. If your left mouse button isn't working, please jump back over to File, User Preferences, Input, and make sure your left mouse button is blue. Once you've done that, save user settings, close the window. Well, now I've got a cube. We're panning around. Do you remember how to pan? It was middle mouse button, and then you can look around. We're going to move this cube out of the way. So actually what I'm going to do is look at it from the very top like this. So I basically panned all the way to the very top, looking straight down on my cube. I'm going to move my cube now. Remember, you can press the left mouse button to select. You can use your arrows to move it around, or you can press the letter G. I'm going to press the letter G. Let's just move it out of the way quick. Now what I'm going to do is make a new object. My new object will follow the little circle. So I've got the little circle in the center. I'm going to press Shift A. This will give me a new mesh as well as a whole bunch of really cool other things, but we're just going to stick to the mesh part for now. I'm going to add a UV sphere. Now that the sphere comes into play, I'm going to go ahead and press the letter G again, and I'm going to move this to my other quadrant. Now I'm going to press the letter Shift A, and now I'm going to grab an entirely different object. I'm going to grab a cylinder. Cylinder looks just like a circle from the top, but when we pan, we will see exactly how it looks in just a moment. I'm going to press the G key. I'm going to just move this down over here to the side. Now I'm going to add another object, and that's right, it's Shift A. Press Shift A, get yourself another object. This time I'm going to do a little ring called a torus. So I'm going to press the letter G, that's right, pressing G and dropping it over to the side. Now I'm not sure if all of these are at the same level, that's why I'm going to pan down, and sure enough when I move things it seemed to be pretty much level. So what I'm going to have you do at this time, before we move on, is I want you to delete all of these objects. Don't forget, select, press X, and then you can delete, X, delete, select, X, delete, select, S, X, delete. Say that 10 times fast. And now I'm going to have you add in your own objects. So go ahead and make 2 objects per quadrant, and then at the end of that, I want you to go ahead and screenshot that to me, and go ahead and send it to me in your uploaded assignment. So today what we worked on is adding new objects and placing them correctly. So go ahead and do that now.